Now, even though we have highly expected to see the PT changes that will be for the brand new chapter next Tuesday, nothing has actually happened, but they did add something to the DLCs that are purchasable. Now, if you didn't remember, the Gold Edition did come out earlier this year, and they did bundle all the previous versions of original DLC together. Now, there were some characters that did not get in there, and we're going to have a brand new pack, and I'm going to show that to you in just a second. But before we do that, welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders. If you're new to the channel, I am Old Head Gaming, and if you want to stay up to date on all the latest horror ASIM news, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all horror game news. Now let's talk about Dead by Daylight, and the brand new chapter is going to be called Endless Hunt, and as you can see here, it's going to include 4 chapters. Well, 4 of the 6 that are left to be bundled. So this will not include any of the Year 7 content. That would be End Transmission, and it would also be All Things Wicked. Those characters have not been touched. They have not been brought down in price, and they're pretty much the same as they've always been at this point. But it is going to include the Roots of Dread. It's going to include Forged in Fog. It's going to include Tools of Torment, and it's going to include a Portrait of Murder. So you're going to get 4 killers and 5 survivors. So the Endless Hunt will be dropping on May 14th. It'll be the same price as the other 3 packs that are currently available at the $19.99 price point, and it will also retroactively turn all those 9 characters into the same price now as the older ones who have already been repackaged. So that would be 250 RX cells or 4,500 iridescent shards. So basically it's a complete repackaging. Now remember, if you own any of these chapters and you're missing, say, 1, you might want to do this before next month when this rolls together, because at that point it's not going to exist anymore other than buying them individually with those new reduced prices. So say, for example, just so we can kind of make this crystal clear, once this drops, everything will be $19.99. There won't be those individual chapters. They will be gone just like the rest of them are. So say, for example, you have 3 out of 4. You're missing the most expensive one. We'll do is Tools of Torment. Well, if you don't want to buy Tools of Torment for $12, the only thing you can do is wait for those characters to drop and then get them at the new iridescent shards or the new RX cell price. Because otherwise, that chapter won't be available just to buy for $11.99. Or the regular chapters for $6.99. They'll be gone. But say, for example, you only want to buy that one last chapter, make sure you do it before May 14th. Because at that point, it goes into Gold Edition Standard. It's the latest Gold Edition add-on, the Endless Hunt. And at that point, it's just going to be $19.99, and they're going to be repriced individually. Now, just a reminder, this, as I said earlier, will not include Year 7 content. That is End Transmission, which is Gabriel Soma, as well as the Singularity, aka Larry the Meatball, and it will not include All Things Wicked, which of course is the Unknown, and then of course Goth Princess C. So if you want to get this stuff before it's locked down, make sure you do it before May 14th. Otherwise, just wait for the reprice, especially if you haven't got a ton of this DLC. It's a really good repackaged price. You still get all the additional cosmetics that you would have got if you bought the individual chapters. And let me know what you think. Have you been liking the price drop of these original DLC chapters for Dead by Daylight? Or do you think they're just meh, you like the way they used to be? I don't think anyone's complaining about them becoming less cells and less shards, but let me know what your thoughts are. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.